would assume that they did bring Warlock. If they did, though, I know Reynad would ban Hunter.
Actually,
I don't see a Warlock.
Yeah, he didn't bring one.
He brought Paladin. Good for him. Oh,
Good
I know.
Paladin's
Artos is already happy about that.
Yeah, I hope that we see the Paladin. It's the one class I can actually talk about. Well, it looks like Freeze Mage coming out of Kebrik's first. And, yeah, I would say probably keep the Arcane.
From Pini.
I mean, I'm sorry.
The
yeah,
overlay is actually
the overlay
wrong.
is wrong. It's Pini.
It's Reynad against
Pini awesome,
Pini
I think,
awesome.
in fact.
Yeah, Pini is awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so Shaman. This is the. Did we see Reynad Shaman already? Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was when we almost conceded. He went.
Oh yeah,
the good
felt
old
like he played
concede into Fire Elemental Battle Cry for the win.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would say that for sure, as far as the deck picking portion of this, Pini has come out ahead.
Yes, definitely.
You do not want to play Shaman into Mage, even though SeatStory makes it look really easy and Shaman favored.
Even with my deck, it can be tricky sometimes, but I believe that Reynad is not running the double Doomhammer version, and so his version of Shaman might struggle even more than mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only one running that. So.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oof. And this is the perfect start to Freeze Mage as well, in the sense of the turns lining up. Maybe not the cards you have, but you have Mad Scientist, you have Draw, and you drew into more cards that draw into your deck. So this is really a good start for Pini.
We're still early in the game, but it's looking really good.
Yeah,
Pini, like you said.
Is. He definitely has to be happy with this hand. Like, even this happening, I don't think this matters that much, really. Right? He's already got a Secret, he's already got Arcane Intellect.
A bit of a misplacement with Totem, I think, because the hero power spawns to the other side, right?
Yeah, that's actually
so the
like...
flame tank should be on the other side.
Maybe you played that a little bit too fast there.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that's a mistake that you're actually not really allowed to make, you know?
No, sometimes it can be a big deal. Like if he rolls a Taunt Totem, for example, it's not only missing damage, but the Totem is not getting trades, it's just dying.
Right, and then that makes the difference between Freeze Mage sneaking in damage, not having to draw Alex Straza, and then finding other ways to win besides getting that legendary card.
Now, Savits, do you think that he should go Frostbolt Ping, or should he... Well, it looks like he's thinking about Doomsayer. I guess he does have two of these, so in some ways it makes a little bit of sense, but...
Yeah, I guess it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't blame him for playing something else here, like just buying some time. He does have to because he has double Doomsayer, it makes a lot more sense. But he could also go something like maybe Doomsayer and Frostbolt on the Nerubian. How about that? Because then if there's no Hex or another Earthshock, the board is gonna be not only clear, but it's gonna prevent stuff from next turn.
If I was gonna do Doomsayer, that's how I would do it personally. Because then the next turn you can either play a Secret and Frostbolt, or you can draw and Frostbolt. Like on, let's say he takes care. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. The Frostbolt would have also prevented 6 damage in case there is like an Earthshock.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been okay. Because the mage usually does have enough damage to finish the game after Alex Straza anyway, so you can kind of, in my opinion, you can kind of afford to spend one early.
Well, it looks like he was thinking for a second there to play the Defender of Argus, but he's got to attack first.
Right.
That would be like one of the biggest misplays of the tournament so far.
Yeah, and it's really important for at least Reynad's psyche, where he doesn't mess up, in his eyes, too badly, because it seems like it really messes up with his head.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I bet you he's looking at where he plays that totem. He's already probably upset. Like, he's a somewhat emotional player, I would say. Like, maybe not as emotional as Ecop or something, but definitely has some emotion in him.
Yeah, that's true.
Some emotion in Reynad.
Yeah, he's not actually a sociopath, even though he may want you to think that.
Great diagnosis, Dr. Artosis.
You're welcome.
Well, now that buff is slightly out of the range of the Frostbolt now.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Whoa.
Look at that. He's just using that as heal. I mean, look, he plays it, and then he's like, oh, now what?
That was weird.
Yeah, this is...
I suppose it's the similar concept as... Well, I'm not really usually going to get Doomsayer value off like Druid, who has answers to it. There's Hex, Earthshock, etc. And also, if you're going to do this, why not draw first, I suppose?
Yeah, that's really weird. And judging from his mouse movement, maybe he figured out like, oops, maybe I should have acted a bit slower. Because he was like speeding it around.
This ends up like, I guess making this turn less powerful, but you got to be completely okay with this.
Yep.
Do you like that Unbound play?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, because
Just
if his
getting it
opponent
out
can't
there.
respond and you Lothebs...
Oh, yeah, he does have a Lotheb, you're right.
There's still one
Holy
more.
crap.
There's still one more turn to the Flame Strike, so I think it's fine to get it out right now.
Yeah, but if he goes Lothep next turn,
Yeah, he will go Lothep.
yeah,
And
it's
if
pretty scary.
Pini doesn't freeze, he's gonna take massive damage. That could be game ending.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's 14. It's like almost all of his life.
Because if he doesn't freeze now, then he's gonna take a lot of damage next turn and the following turn.
Yeah.
Which is gonna add up to pretty much
If
enough
he
to kill
does
him.
freeze, how much damage is stacked here? We've got 9, 14 plus the Lothep. That's 19. I mean, it's not that hard for Shaman to put together just a couple of damage, and you don't even have Ice Block developed yet, which is why it was important for Reynad to Earthshock that mad scientist earlier.
He needs to find a Nova as soon as possible to find an opportunity to get the Ice Block blade.
The thing is, he won't be able to do it next turn. Like,
No,
Right, he can't develop a secret.
he technically lives if he does both secrets. But yeah, this is the only
This is
play
the-
that gives
yeah,
him a chance.
Definitely the right call.
All right, so Reynad has damage too now, so
Wow.
the Lothep plus the Lightning Bolt should be able to end it, and you don't have enough mana for... Is that over? You don't have enough mana for Ice Block. Or any freeze, like Frost
Yeah.
Nova cost 8, even if you top deck it right now.
You actually have to
You can-
Ice Lance
you
something,
can
don't you?
frost-
And I think that doesn't do anything anyways.
can
Oh, you have
Frostbolt
to, yeah, Frostbolt.
something.
Because it's, let's see, 14, 15,
Yeah, Frostbolt the Flame
19.
Tongue?
He can 19. Like, you have to Frostbolt one of the things with 5 attack.
Right.
Yeah. He has the Frostbolt, the Flame Tongue, the Ruby and Aura.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are-
5
that will
damage
make most
either way,
sense.
right? The Flame Tongue represents 5 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
So then, if that's the case, you'd probably Frostbolt Lotheb.
Yeah,
because
I think
Yes.
that would make the most
That
sense.
makes the
pick up
most sense
AoE.
by
Because
far.
then he can get the guaranteed clear with AoE.
Yeah. That's really smart for him. That's definitely what he should be doing here.
Because he has a Blizzard for the following turn, so Frostbolting the Lothep sets it up to die to the Blizzard.
Still, that is so much damage incoming. That's 15 plus 4. And in fact, yeah, it's 15 plus
14.
4. So that's he still does 19 even if he Frostbolts that.
Wow.
Oh. He's going for the Flame Tongue totem.
This is just in no way better,
I
don't see this.
right? There's
yeah,
not a
unless-
single way, even though that
Yeah, it's not like
counts for
Alec here
5.
can come down next turn.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can see it be better.
Oh. Well, I guess there could have been some play with like the shock to get more value out of Flame Tongue, but
Oh wait, does Lightning Bolt buff the?
Yeah, it does,
Okay.
but it's still 19.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I was miscounting that. Yeah, so I suppose maybe you draw into another way to do damage, like second Lightning Bolt to Rockbiter.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
stopping
I
you?
mean, if you drew into a second Lightning Bolt with that, you win. That's it.
I'm trying to like count it up. If he actually, no, he would still be 1 damage off if he actually like Frostbolted the Lothep, because then Reynad could Earthshock the Arcus after attacking with the Flame Tongue buff on it.
Oh, you're right.
So that would have been 2 damage, but then he would miss the one from the Azure Drake spell power for the bolt. Because right now he has, with the Drake and
Okay,
Lightning
I
Bolt phase, that's still not enough.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to buff his Unbounds and make it slightly more resilient to against Flame Strike.
Yep.
And he does have Earthshock flexibility for the Lotheb. And that should present a big enough threat where I don't know if Pini can hold this off.
Yeah, I think you got a Blizzard, right? Yeah.
You have to Ice Lance something here. You have to Ice Lance the Lotheb, don't you? Otherwise...
Well, if you
He
don't,
dies-
you're going to
he
die.
dies, yeah.
But you have to put him on Earthshock to do that.
That's game 1.
oh boy, it's already over.
Reynad is not gonna miss that.
Yeah, that's...
Yep.
You know, that's funny. This is actually something we've seen a lot. Like,
Oh, well...
the
okay.
various ways to Earthshock. Remember that Kalento match against
Oh,
Tice? Well, here you Earthshock his own minion for the extra 2 damage. All right, a good, strong win there by Reynad. I feel like both of them might be a little bit nervous here. Like, I don't normally look at Reynad and see someone that I think would get...
Kalento does. Beats Shaman for you.
Hashtag things Kalento does. I love it. Let's steal the phrases. All right, sick. That's
Okay.
Oh, whoa. You keep the True Silver every single time. Like, there's almost nothing you want to mulligan that.
That's right.
It's just, you cannot mulligan that.
What
I would
about
keep
quality?
the Equality, too. It's just, like, such a get-out-of-jail-free card, right?
Yeah, it's a key card. If you don't draw that, you are gonna be kind of screwed. Oh wow, another copy.
Yeah, it can work
It
with
can
two
be
hand.
okay, and he has the coin.
Yeah.
It's not a disaster.
The, yeah, True Silver Champion is pretty awesome. As long as he doesn't like just roll a quick taunt totem or something.
8 damage for heal for 4 mana. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Takes out the unbounce and the Azure Drakes and whatever. That's a lot of force.
Yeah. Unfortunately, his mana is clogged, but he does have coin to flesh it out, so he can put True Silver Champion and Senjin. And Reynad wisely holds on it, realizing the capability of True Silver Champion.
Yep, that was a good call to Totem there over the unbound.
Yeah. Well,
It's come down to that kind of game. Whoever's the first to blank, is it still a situation where you don't want to unbound here?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about Paladin. Like, if you just keep making dudes until they do something, thing is, they don't know if you already have your True Silver qualities yet.
Right.
And then, like, the longer it goes on, the more likely you are to even draw into them, so.
So now we are gonna see something other than the hero power. I guess the Drake would be fine, but he was playing around. No, but even if he thinks that his opponent has a True Silver, the Drake is probably still the best play.
Yeah.
He has 2 of them.
Is he going for the egg instead?
Okay, well, the Nerubian is then gonna be the one dying to the. No, but he actually can't. He actually can't because of the healing totem.
Yeah.
Wow, that's annoying.
The healing totem was actually a really good draw.
So he can't take out both the taunt totem and the egg, first part of the Nerubian, and play True Silver.
He is really tempted to play Consecration, but I don't feel like you. I mean, Consecration is one of the the big cards in this matchup.
Yeah.
And it's one of your ways to swing, especially if you have Pyromancer and then the ability to take out like Feral Spirits. I mean, you're the Paladin guy here. Am I wrong?
I think Savit still counts as Paladin guy over me, but no, I mean, I would never even consider going Consecration here. I don't like that at all.
I guess in this tournament I've been the Shaman guy, but
Yeah.
but I also think that it's way too early for the Consecration. All he would kill with it would be the totems, and then they would just enable the Nerubian for Reynad.
I didn't mean any disrespect to you as not a Paladin guy. Although I feel like I've seen you play Paladin in a really long time, since maybe the early days of Fight Night.
No, he played Paladin in the finals of that tournament you cast at VGVN.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right, he did. Oh,
That
yeah.
Ecopidin.
Yeah,
is what it was.
Yeah, I remember.
I have my own list now. I've been actually I played a lot of Paladin before this tournament.
Whoa.
But, and
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Holy.
Is he really considering this?
Why?
I would just not ever consider doing
Is
that.
he playing around Flame Tongue Totem?
Even if he, I don't know.
That I find
That's
that
a bit
odd.
weird.
I really do.
Reynad does too.
He does have 2 True Silvers, but still. I mean,
Like, using that to just kill as spell. Like, I don't care if you use spell power on these. He doesn't have anything to finish, even if it's a lightning bolt. If he wants to on turn 6 use a spell powered like, lightning storm, please be my guest. Do it.
Actually, what it does play around is a Azure Drake Lightning Bolt with the spell power.
Oh, I guess.
Okay,
yeah,
that is true, and that would have been a very nice
That
play.
would actually be a really strong play. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, Taunt Totem's trolling.
So there, yeah. Okay. He even did have that Drake Lightning Bolt, so that would have been an easy way to deal with this engine. Drake into Lightning Bolt is one of the best tempo plays for Shaman.
Yeah.
So, this egg is purely against. It's like an anti-consecration deck.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, you could use Consecration this turn, though. I mean, I don't actually really like it that much, but definitely better on those than on those other turns.
Yeah, Pyromancer.
Well, that
then
would be
that's
awesome.
like a consecration.
Consecration Pyromancer is amazing versus Shaman. Kills the wolves, kills taunted totems.
It would be amazing here, but he only has the Consecration.
Yeah. I think you just clear some stuff.
Yeah, maybe
play another guy.
Drop another Senjin.
Yeah, and play another dude. But yeah, I think I'd kill probably both the taunt totems.
As as a Kel'Thuzad is in the hand, is that something that you're looking to play next turn?
Maybe.
Oh wow!
If he finds like good trades with the Senjins.
That would actually be amazing. By the way, he has Lay on Hands and Kel'Thuzad, and most people I've talked to have said that they like one or the other.
Right. Yeah.
Because you never don't put Tyrion in, so that's like 3 8-drops. Kind of expensive.
There was like a moment for me when Nax Ramas came out.
Oh, and he has Ysera. Oh my god.
Yeah, he has a lot of
That's a
power.
pretty greedy.
It really is greedy. So for like some time after Naxxramas, I was actually liking Kel'Thuzad a lot in Paladin, but it ended up kind of clunky, and actually quite often you don't find a good time to play it.
Yeah, the function of that card, Kel'Thuzad and Lay on Hands, is the same too. The reason why you would replace is because Lay on Hands is supposed to get you extra cards, and then Kel'Thuzad is like the extra card, or even extra life gain if you have taunts.
Yeah.
And having both can feel redundant and, like you said, pretty clunky. But at the same time, it's not like his hand has developed anything better than that.
Yeah.
Like, what else can you do other than Kel'Thuzad next turn?
I don't really. No, it's. So I don't like having both though. I mean both those plus Ysera is. I feel like that's overkill. Like you're kind of overdoing it. But the thing is, this is already going kind of long, so this definitely could pay off.
It is going the distance. It looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, Paladin's not going to be killing the Shaman anytime soon, and Shaman's had a pretty slow start to establish the board.
Yeah, it's a rare day when Paladin actually kills you. Normally, it just kind of runs you out of stuff.
That's right.
Fatigue is Paladin's friend.
Well,
in this type of game, when the beginning is so slow, having a greedy deck like the one that Pini is running can actually pay off big time.
Yeah, like looking at Pini's position, I would feel so happy right now.
Yeah.
I would feel like I am absolutely not going to lose this. Like he has every tool in the world. Look at this hand. It's insane. It's insane. He has all the power, everything he needs to last to the late turns where he can play Ysera and Kel'Thuzad and everything.
Reynad does have a pretty nice set of tools as well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he has one of everything, and alright,
Lightning Storm.
dude's getting stormed.
Well, a totem that wasn't doing anything got hit with a sword too, so.
Oh man, he rolled low on 2 of them. Reynad's like the unluckiest player in the world.
That's really that was so unlucky.
Oh, Frodan. I don't want to.
Disasters. I mean, if you miss and hit the egg, then you have to use a choose over champion on that instead.
If you know, he could use Kodo to bust the egg.
Humility.
And oh wait, no, that doesn't quite work. Never mind. No, I don't really want to see that much. I feel like that combo is so strong.
It's good spot removal too. So, although it is weaker against, well, I guess weaker and stronger at the same time against shamans. Like if you're trying to snipe something, it's very weak. But then if you're trying to hit just a general value play, then it's one of the best.
As weird as the play seems, I actually think it might be okay, just because of how bad his other options are. Because the Ysera doesn't really fit here. The Lay on Hands he would actually discard some cards with that.
Yeah.
So,
What about Kel'Thuzad to bait out Hex before Ysera, so that way you feel like you have a stronger chance of keeping it?
I guess that would be okay, but it seems like he's going for the Ysera right now.
Yeah.
Hovering over the coin. Well, that's gonna get a Hex.
It is.
Yeah.
Is Ysera really the one that you want to bait the Hex with, though? Because like, there's several Paladin cards you can bait a Hex. Well, that's a nice card to get.
It's
right
okay,
there.
but it's no Awakens. Like
Awake.
Another one of those. I mean, it's
crazy.
amazing in every matchup. But in this matchup, you know, Shaman, like with the Sparrow Spirits and whatever totems, you just get the extra clear and deal 5 damage to your opponent's face. It wins games.
Yeah.
It wins a lot of games.
No doubt about that. Yeah, I wonder if like it's KT or it's Ysera that you want to bait that with, though.
Personally, I would have maybe been more greedy with the Ysera. But I mean, the Kel'Thuzad right there wouldn't have been all that good. Because there was nothing. Because the way that you want to play Kel'Thuzad is when you are just before you kill off a creature for a trade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he sees a Hex, so now he's drawn a reasonably sized minion that you don't want to get hexed. But at the same time, Shaman's now starting to do that thing where when they gain tempo off of a cheap removal spell, you're worried about the impact on the board. He does have Consecration Equality, but again, it's not that intimidating either.
No, but I think now we have hit the point that we are gonna see some AoE from Pini.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit of stuff. I mean, he could also like maybe Cairn, but what else then, dude? I don't know.
None of the plays are really fantastic.
Yeah,
right?
but the clear is a bit awkward as well because of the spider.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to use Equality if you don't have to, but then at the same time, it's like everything is. It's not about the health issues, the death rattle effect.
Yeah, it's the way he's pointing with that sword. It looks like he does want to do it. You know, he could, I guess, do that. You know what he could?
Watch where
Okay,
you're
this
pointing
is
at.
crazy, but what if he sorted the egg and then consecrate?
That would leave up only the Unbound.
You want to use
And then
two
the-
consecrations?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
want to, Rodan.
No. He's going for some kind
The
of
quality
clear.
consecrate's probably a
Yeah.
better play here, to be honest.
Okay.
You don't want to use both your...
So just the
qualities.
spiders are gonna survive.
Which is still a big deal because it matches your hero power in a sense.
Yep.
All right, well, that's one mass removal off the board.
Yep.
So for the Shaman player, you didn't lose too much. You still have ways to refill your hand too with Azure Drake, which is great. See what he gets off that.
Gets Alec here. Does have that Flame Tongue Totem in hand, so definitely some burst coming up.
If he can set it up so that the Flame Tongue will be on the board ready and waiting for the Alakir.
Yeah.
If he maybe draws something like a Rock Biter, that's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He used one earlier on, correct, to trade, so he doesn't have... He only has one Mother 1 in the deck.
Yep, but I'm sure it's still in there. Eventually he will get it. Is there any point in
Wow.
playing the Flame Tongue right now? I don't think so.
No, I mean, you're only attacking with one minion.
Yeah.
If you can't use two minions and use that well on that turn, I don't really like it as much, but...
He's thinking
He
about
did just use Equality Consecration, so
Yep. I think
not
he's,
as likely as that again.
yeah, he's thinking here whether or not to trade, I guess. I probably personally I would trade.
Yeah. Can't let dudes stay out on the board, IMO.
Oh wow, is he thinking Flame Tongue? Okay, no.
All right, well, Pini insta-calls with his Karen and Emerald Drake. I don't blame him. Those are the two
Yeah.
strongest plays that he has.
That's a lot of power.
Yeah, it is. Well, he can easily clear this.
Earth
Like,
Shock in
even
with
without
the
that,
Lightning Bolt.
the Lightning Storm, or rather, sorry, the Flame Tongue Totem, as well
Oh,
as
you're
that
right.
Earth Shock with the spell power and everything, it's
Even just like a
you basically
Earth
just clears.
Fire Elemental and
Earth
Lightning
Shock
Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
You
It's
just clear
powerful time.
everything out. It's pretty crazy.
Many ways to do this.
Oh, he's going for Lightning Storm instead.
Yep, that's
Too bad
fine.
he uses Unbounds, but... Yeah, I guess you keep Lightning Bolt for more flexibility. But that's his second Lightning Storm, so... If he ever needs to summon AoE...
Yeah, that could get the dudes out of control if this game goes really long from here.
It's also a big deal that now Pini knows that there's no more AoE coming, so he can, without any worries at all, just play as much stuff as he wants to.
You know, you could go like Consecration, Humility, Kodo here. And guarantee. Well, you don't actually need to guarantee the kill if you turn him down to 1.
I kind of
Never
like
mind.
that play,
Yeah, you
actually.
are. If you
I think that-
Consecration
yeah.
first, and then Equality. Or, sorry,
Yeah,
Consecration,
Yeah.
Before the Kodo, but do you actually... Well, I guess you should play the Kodo anyways, just because you need something on the board.
Yeah, but if you Consecration before it, then you get the guaranteed snipe on the Fire Elemental.
Reynad is kind of running low on cards, and that board is a really scary one, so using
Yeah.
many cards to deal with it is okay here.
Yeah, and
Let me think.
Reynad would have to respect it because it plays to curve, right? Uses
Yeah.
all your mana. And, you know, the Kodo's lined up to actually kill the Azure and not die, so that's nice too.
I guess if he goes
Lay
lay
on
on hands, then we're gonna see the humility.
Wow.
Just
Yeah, he
more
has to
cards.
humility if he does that. I actually, you know,
it can work out.
it is okay because if he plays, if he gets like a quality or something, then he can just wreck the board next turn.
True.
Oh, that's unlucky. He didn't get the Wild Byron.
He still doesn't have... Yeah, like he drew through a pretty good portion of his deck already.
Yeah, I mean, he actually has some extra cards in here. Like he has. Actually, we haven't seen 3-drops from him. We haven't. Okay, we just saw Sludge Belcher, so he is playing Belchers, but we haven't seen a single 3-drop, and we've seen some extra late game cards. So
Yeah.
that might be where he got a little bit greedy with the deck.
Against more aggressive deck, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if Reynad loses here, and his Warlock is something like a Zoo, he can completely just destroy this battle.
This deck wouldn't. I mean, Zoo is the worst matchup for Control Pally. I would rather play against Miracle Rogue.
This type of greedy paladin should do really well against decks like Warrior and,
Yeah.
and other like late game decks, but
Yeah.
not something like Zoo.
Well,
Oh god, he needs either a Pyro or a Quality. That is not it. But
Faceless.
actually, that works.
That's actually
That works
interesting.
fine, right? 'Cause-
Well, he can.
Well, he can.
Faceless to Consecration.
Faceless the Azure and go Consecration?
That doesn't really.
It's not
Kills the Flame
that
Tongue.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, you
not
might
that
as well
bad.
just
The
Consecration
Azure will just
Kodo.
trade in, so like that.
Yeah, you might as well Consecration Kodo and kill one of the either the Fire Elemental or the Flame Tongue.
Okay, I like that.
Consequence is about the same.
I can live with that one a
Well,
lot easier.
we know that it's not the same. He absolutely has to take out the Flame Tongue because there's the Alakir coming up.
Oh god, you're right. Well, I mean, if he Consecrations, he's gonna probably Kodo with it.
Yeah.
Or I guess he could go for Sludge Belcher. But with that out, oh god, yeah, no, he's still in so much trouble. Because we have the Lightning Bolt with Spell Power still.
Kodo first is ambitious, to say the least.
No, you should, oh god, if he Kodoed first.
No.
to snipe the Flame Tongue Totem, it's just one of those carnival games, right? You just pay $20 to try to hit
What is
the
your
cup
follow-up
off.
play
You're
to
just
that?
not going to do it. It's
What would your follow-up play be?
the odds are stacked against you. To Kodo,
Yeah.
I guess Sludge Belcher.
Kodo Sludge Belcher, huh?
So awkward playing Belcher here because of the Flame Tongues. Or the Flame Tongue. Because he can chain off the minions. He can use the small thingies for
Right.
a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is there a way for Reynad to kill his opponent by any chance?
Well, let's see. You can take out one Belcher with the right 3 totems, like completely.
If he rolls, oh, he can't roll Spell Power Totem and Lightning Bolt and Alakir.
No, this is not gonna do it just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit off. Yeah, I really wonder. By the way, that was another kind of late game card, the Faceless. So, see if he has Pyros. Like I would really imagine you do in this build.
Has to be Pyros in there.
Yeah. Like if you don't have that with Equality, I don't even know.
Right, so there goes the first Belcher.
You're really taking his time on this one.
Yeah.
I guess until you can't kill him too, are you saving Alakir because you can't go for the kill?
Looks like no.
He's
That
running
could
out
be
of time.
dangerous, though.
Reynad's
He
got to
better-
make a decision
He
quick.
better act quick. Because Belcher Death Roll actually takes a long time before he can... Oh no, he's actually gonna rope here.
Oh god.
He'll be fine. As long as he just attacks.
Oh,
into
okay.
this.
So, yeah, okay. If he went for the Alakir, that would...
Oh,
he would have
okay.
not had the time to
Yeah.
execute attacks.
Ah, still no
God,
Pyromancer.
Yeah, seriously.
Still no Equality.
Can you put him on nothing to kill off Tyrion?
Oh
That's too
man,
dangerous,
if
right?
he only had the Wildfire here.
Oh, this is like, this is kind of neat. Like you could. Oh god, no, because the 2 spider tokens. Oh wait, okay, so now, hold on. I'm trying.
Are you trying to like Kodo Consecration or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some way to clear this board a little bit better, but because see the fire elemental is down to 2 health, but then you get spider tokens with consecration, so you can't bust the totem.
Reynad rolled Spell Power Totem, by the way. He got the opportunity
that
of rolling
was-
Spell Power Totem
Yeah,
to use Lightning
oh.
Bolt
So
for
that
5
was a
damage.
mistake, because he
Yeah.
could have,
And I think
That's 1 miss damage.
he kind of was running out of time there. I think he was
Right.
planning the Alakir, but then he changed his mind.
Yeah.
at
right.
the
I think
last
well, you
second.
spend your time counting to first see like
Yeah.
if there's any like mislethal. that you
Yeah,
have to be
just to
careful.
make sure.
Then the second thing you do is, well, I have to go with an alternative play, in which he didn't have enough time. So the question is, will Reynad concede when he spots that he missed that 1 damage from the Lightning Bolt?
It could go either way.
It's anyone's game right now. It truly is. Well,
Is he gonna
there-
Holy Light with this?
Oh yeah, I actually kind of like it. The fate is going in the light.
but then the Earth Shock. Oh no, there's no more Earth Shocks, right?
There's no Earth
So I guess Hex then.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Consecration Kodo, but you can hit the 1/1s too.
He has to
Yeah.
hit the flame tongue.
Well, there's only
Oh,
1/1. It was a
that's-
50-50.
That's game.
Yeah, he had.
That's 9 plus 10.
It,
Oh,
yeah, it was
man.
50-50. Yeah,
Well,
because the other small.
Does
spider
Reynad
was,
think he
buff.
deserves this one? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's taking it.
I mean, missing
Ouch.
1 damage here and there, not that big of a consequence compared to the overall game plan. Is he played his resources correctly? You know, not overextending with Feral Spirits.
Yeah, yeah.
and being able to align everything correctly to make sure he optimizes.
His trades, but also with with Death Rattle minions, for example, the Sludge Belchers and the Sylvana Scare and stuff like that.
All right, well, Pini will go to the Druid deck. That was, from what I heard, his go-to deck to try and climb out of the group stage, the first one that is. He was like being able to make big comebacks was 2-0, 3-0 with this deck, so it makes sense that he saves it for last. He looks defeated, though.
Yeah, he's not looking too happy.
And you're down 0-2 to start things off.
Yeah, well, to finish things off, perhaps.
Right.
Well, there's a useless big game hunter once again.
Well.
So he plays Big Game Hunter a lot. Was he expecting handlock? Or was it the warriors that he was trying to counter?
Yeah, I think it's just for handlock, probably.
Yeah.
Probably wants to be able to play this into handlock and not, like, he banned the hunter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did ban hunter.
Yes.
So that,
Hunter's banned.
like, if you're planning on banning hunter all tournament, you have to have something against handlock, right? Because those were perceived as the 2 top decks coming in.
Sure.
So
why did he go face? I would hit the totem. The 1 damage to face is pretty much meaningless.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't understand.
But yeah, I totally agree with you. Especially like you're eventually going to use a swipe, right?
Yeah. But at the point when we see the spell power totem at 1 HP, I'll be sad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big game hunter. I mean, usually it has like 2 matchups where it's useful. It's been the warrior and the handlock. But,
Yeah.
in this tournament, we have actually seen quite a bit of Ragnaros and also in some druids.
That's true.
And in the mage decks.
And Alex Straza. It
And
seems
Alex
like you
Straza.
throw Alex
Yeah.
Straza in a random deck
Yeah.
and
So
you're good to go.
So it's not necessarily a bad call to be playing big game hunter in every deck.
You can.
Almost every
Yeah.
You can just pass this turn. Like
No.
BGH, as bad as it feels, is almost. I mean, it's either that or Wrath.
Yeah.
And Wrath, of course, is just automatically outvaluing yourself.
It's not gonna get value with the big game hunter. I like it more here than the Rot. Because next turn he has
Yeah.
4 mana, he can maybe go in double Rot.
Plays the curve.
Oh, Pini is agonizing over this one.
Turn 3 rope. Wow.
You know, the thing is, this druid deck against handlock is 29 cards in big game hunter, but against shaman, this deck is actually
30.
29 good cards and then one big game hunter.
Yeah.
Big game hunter against
I like
Shaman. It's like if you wanna actually hit a target with the battle cry, you need to like kill all the stuff between the fire elemental and the flame tongue. Just
That's pretty sick. Hey, remember that like week when people were playing Earth Elemental?
oh yeah.
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 That
It was
a
really
long-
good in that week as well.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was certainly was.
They should buff Earth Elemental to 6 power.
It's so true. It's actually so true.
You see that about a lot of people. Like Prophet Valen should be a 6/7 too.
Yeah.
It would be way better.
I think Prophet Valen needs charge as well.
Charge.
I think it.
the team actually.
Wouldn't that look awesome?
It
I'll have to confirm with Nips, but
And
I'm
then he
pretty sure
comes out.
lore-wise it's accurate.
Imagine him coming out and he's like, Prophet Valen! And everyone's just playing Miracle Priest.
Same
just
anime.
spins
Yeah, like an
Yeah.
Alec here.
WWE style.
He flies
Oh my
across
God.
and then like
Lothar approves.
play Prophet Valen and Prophets.
Yeah. Okay. Earthshock.
I like
Hey, I like that move actually a
Yeah, me
lot.
too.
The Earth Shock doesn't do a whole lot in this matchup.
Yep. You
And
save
to,
your,
like-
your wolves too.
Yeah, you're trading it for a wolf and you get a card and it's like, I like that a lot.
There's usually only Cairn for that, but he can just hex the Cairn anyway, so that's actually a good call using
Yeah.
Earthshock.
Well,
Shows
he's got
that he knows the matchup.
he's got ways to answer now. Drew the Claw, you can deny or I feel like is okay.
Spectral Knight.
Spectre Knight. It's also a little tougher for Shaman to remove.
Yeah, Flame Tongue would be a good way to deal with it, but he
Yeah.
doesn't have one right now. Oh, I guess that works.
Yeah, Defender Vargas and a Rock Biter.
So Defender, probably the
Lightning
spell
bolt.
power totem and the middle dog, and then just Rockbiter the 3/4 dog for trade.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I think the way you wanna play as a shaman against druid is just to like keep clearing the board and just go from there. Because the druid struggles a lot with actually like completely clearing the shaman side of the table.
How often are people running Azure Drakes now, or like spell power to combine with swipe? I saw it a couple times in this tournament, but I wasn't sure if it was a metagame call or people are starting to just like surprise people with it.
Well, I've seen some people play like one maybe, just for the extra draw and the spell power. But most people prefer the Druid of the Claw and the Spectral Knight right now.
If I recall correctly, Kalento, his Druid deck was playing Azure Drake.
Yeah.
At least one at the BlizzCon Quals.
Yeah,
so.
when I said that some people play it, I was actually thinking of Kolento.
Yeah.
He
Other
does.
than that, I haven't really seen it very much in Druid decks lately. I think I might have seen one person here using it on the main stage, but I can't quite recall. I watch too much Hearthstone.
Yeah, it's too many fives.
We all do.
It's a problem we all share.
It's too many fives if you play all the Druid of the Claws, Spectral Knights, and Azure Drakes. It's just too much.
Right, and he doesn't have like Innervate to start getting out this removal to start impacting the board control back in his favor, and so you're forever worried about Flame Tongue Totems, and you're starting to come up on turns where if you're starting to pick up trades with Druid the Call, like you charge it, then you get Fire Elemental, and then it's like, well, you lose that and you don't pick up value.
Yeah.
It's like the spell power swipe is actually like the best move against Shaman quite often. I remember so many games where that has been like the turning point for their board control. But Bloodmage Stalnos is another card which is not all that common.
Yeah, I don't even remember last time we saw that.
The swipe gets us so bad after the Shaman has gotten a healing totem.
Oof, well, Lightning Storm can destroy this.
Yes, it certainly can, Frodan. That is going to be brutal.
If he rolls high, he can even use a Defender of Argus instead of a Rock Biter. Well, let's see if there's.
Well, no, that's still low roll. He has spell power.
Yeah, he has spell power.
So that's.
So if he rolls high.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
He gets it.
There you go.
But he rolled low on the Spectre Knight. God, Reynad's so unlucky. Nah, I'm just teasing. Some people are like, man, Frodan, you're bullying Reynad so much, you must hate him. It's like, no, actually, we get along just fine.
Reynad told me he hates you. I'm sorry, Frodan. I didn't want to have to be the one to tell you.
This game looks to be over. What can he do?
It's like you have like Druid's best removal cards at your hand, but none of them are really effective. You can pick apart individual creatures, but then you lose your turn.
Yeah. He's playing clean up the entire time here. Reynad has played this match, or this game rather, very, very well so far.
It was flawless execution on his part. It was very basic though, and Druid just like systematically can't remove it. And this is like the reason why people say Druid can struggle against Shaman.
Yeah.
That spell power totem has been there since then too.
Yeah, imagine if it was at 2 health though. Well,
I guess it wouldn't.
Well, no, I mean you could.
You never know if it changes the outcome of what he chooses to do.
It could
Really
change.
It's also good to have the opponent at 29 HP.
Yeah, that's definitely factoring into what he's deciding to do here.
That's like being proud that you chipped a little bit of damage off infiltration.
Yeah.
We both dealt some damage.
I'm like, yeah, I used my EX. It was awesome.
I did 1 point of damage.
He
to
did
Akuma.
it perfect me. It was so good.
I Hadoukened and he blocked. Oh boy, nothing you can do here.
That is really. Yeah, look at that Shaman at 29. Oh man.
He's got Rockbiter, Doomhammer any second to go behind this.
Yeah. This is gonna be it.
And it's funny too because Druid is supposed to have the stronger. Like, what of the Shaman board has been like on its own so intimidating? It's just a 2-3s. It's just a Haunted Creeper, and yet it's just picking apart the Druid.
Well, it's all these expensive minions. He's playing like 1 minion a turn in the Shaman with all these like little pieces that fit together. It's teamwork Shaman against hero Druid, and teamwork always beats heroes.
That's right.
Yeah. Blizzard got it right with their MOBA.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious today.
Oh god, I mean, I don't think even Wrathing for 1 changes anything. Like, what can you draw that impacts this?
No. There's nothing.
Oh, there's nothing. He's dead, right?
Druid of the Claw Taunt. Then the Doomhammer
He's
would
just dead.
still kill
No,
him.
he played both his Druid of the Claws.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
he just got his previous one hexed.
Oh man, so he needs to like add a Sludge Spelter into his deck quickly and then draw it from the rod.
Ah. I think this is the end of the series for Pini here. He's gonna have to try and fight for elimination survival against his teammate.
I think some mistakes were made, but just looking at his hand,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, even with perfect play, with this hand.
Yeah,
there's-
even
there's
if he
probably-
had used his hero power on that totem, I think he still loses this
Yeah,
game.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, well, that's going to do it. And Reynad's going to advance to play Amaz for a spot in the top 8.
Oh, that was quick.
Wow, Reynad versus Amaz. Internets, get yourself ready.
That's
It's
right.
time.
The last time these two guys faced off, I believe Reynad was up like 3-1 or 3-0, and then Amaz reverse swept him.
Really?